focus on macro properly.
Yeah, now we...
yeah, go, Rick Salad, sorry.
We have a stone. We have a Galio on our hands coming in for top lane. Stolen from yesterday's Evies matchup. And I mean, it's complete comfort. As I am already said, we have the Syndra for Nemesis, one of his most played champions. We get, again, a typical Bowl champion on top lane, having a lot of peel.
We love to see every single time. So we have an Enchanter off. We rarely see it on both sides of the equation, honestly. We're still seeing normally a range versus melee matchup in the support department. And I am, I'll be honest, as an NLC region caster, as a general regional supporter of Los Ratones, I'm a little worried about the blind Galio going up into Armut's Cassante. I think this gives Armut a lot of room to be a big threat going forward.
Really does. Armut has been having an absolute blinder of a series so far, despite the fact that they end up losing in the last game, was keeping his team in it, fighting tooth and nail with that Kennen, and just looked gorgeous on it. Same thing in the first game as well. Really been a good series for him so far, and the Cassante, one of the best champions for a reason. We were talking about it, especially in the first game with the Garen 4 Baus. Those are the sort of champions where you fall behind, you look kind of useless. Cassante, not that champion. You get ahead, and well, there's nothing your opponents can do. But even from behind, Armut will have some great situations that he can try to play around. It's such a good, versatile champion.
Yeah, the team fighting from Armut has always been, but I am naturally just very, very impressed with the versatility on display right here. Certainly a power point in a fearless meta, as Skeens is looking for a potential steal. Bell's going to spot him, but gets over the wall, and the flashes have to be traded. The knockup's going to be there. Carries on the rotation, and Velia likely down for the first blood.
Oh my, just gets taken out, and more than that, is going to lose both these Krugs and likely this red buff if Skeens feels like he can stick around to be able to steal it away. That's a ton to just be missing out on at this point in the map, with no real hope for Velia of being able to turn it around. Baus also getting jumped right here. Armut flashes, just gets it. Oh my god.
Flashes in an autos.
Okay.
Maybe Baus waiting to dodge a flash Q here, but Armut just hits him with a stick and he falls over.
Just basic attack the man to death. I mean, if it works, and that's 2 quick kills going on.
Works on that objective. Should be uncontested. Velia moves into topside river, but doesn't really have lanes in a good position. Cassante and Orianna both coming down to shove him out of there.
And this is not going to be that easy trade, and this is what we saw in the first game where Supermassive were able to get both Grubs and the Drake. Nemesis does get jumped though, ulted.
Ooh, gets the stun actually, and Baus coming in with the ultimate. Nemesis has to be careful, but they've locked up the Cassante. Reckless. Both supports taking their dues. Nemesis gets 6, gets the ult onto Fiesta, and this time the credit goes to the mid laner. Strolls away with about 100 total resources left.
Yeah, and I mean, hey, if it works right here for Los Ratones. Bit of an interesting
advantage. Nemesis still under pressure from Fiesta. The Orianna, a classic Syndra counter from years and years ago, as Crowny currently on his own, has the flash early away. The Carry can get the slow dashes over there. The polymorph is there. Baus is going for the turret dive. Still gets traded back. It's feats of warfare for Supermassive, but in a 1 versus 2, Crowny gets one back. Velia still not level 6. Skeens is on his own. Fiesta's trying to come over to help. Drops the ultimate. Velia is getting pummeled right now in his own jungle. Fiesta picking up the credit. Nemesis now not to where he needs to go. And Skeens just steps in, and they fail to push him out.
Just stood in the middle of 3 members right there of Los Ratones. Chucks the ulti up, and there's nothing that you can do about it. You can see it perfectly right there. In amongst 3 people, able to get a kill, able to walk away. A little bit of trading back and forth.
Crowny.
Can you jump
in the
over the wall?
3. How's this happened? This is unfortunate for the Zeri. You can see that the 3 pincers stepping into position over the course of the last 30 seconds. Skeets drops pretty low, but ultimately that Zeri was never getting out of there.
No, at the point at which you jump over the wall towards your opponent's turret, you're dead. There's no way that you're going to be able to live that one out. And Supermassive once again showing that they're just a little bit more proactive.
Over the wall, they really want to bait them into a fight. But does Supermassive know that Velia is on vision? You see he's sweeping. He's wondering if they actually know he's there as Baus gets knocked back. And then the ult from Armut. He's in a 1v1 now. Cannot do anything. He just gets diced up by the Cassante.
That's the second solo kill. They're now 2 for 2 in terms of solo kills right here. And with the death in the bottom lane, it's going to force Crowny to go.
Some stage in the last little while, not sure when, but Los Ratones are going to head on to the Dragon. They are likely to even this up 1 apiece as the Void Grubs go down. So it's going to be 3 to each side, as now Baus has got a nice little angle onto the Orianna. There's the Syndra ultimate coming out, and Syndra picks up the 2nd kill of the game.
It was the Fiesta ulti that had already happened. That was also Nyx. Oh no, not quite. I thought he'd just about been able to steal away that scuttle. Instead, no, it does just go over to Skeens, but Fiesta dying right there does open up this mid lane for quite a good bit of pushing. They're also going to go into a bow here.
Committed, but carry is there, ready and waiting. I think Los Ratones thought that Lulu was not in range, but now this pairing, you can see the Enchanter combo doing its work. Reckless coming down to support. Crowny wants to get Bao dead before the TP comes in. Trying to hit these Qs, but Bao is backstepping every one of them. And now Reckless in with the Janet ultimate. Fiesta's TP'd in, but has just transferred himself into a nightmare. Pushed back towards the blue turret. And Reckless with the shields. Crowny with the endless shots. Flashes traded in the end. But big money for Crowny. 3 kills in the Zeri's pocket.
Yeah, the flash right at the end, that it's him that picks up the kill and not Reckless. Didn't want the Janna getting a second kill in this game. And the supports, both of them coming in clutch in that fight in the bottom lane. First of all, it's Carry arriving to be able to keep Bao alive, but they overchase a little bit. And as much as Crowny wasn't hitting all of the autos early on, it wasn't so bad. Bao flashes away. He's dead again? No. Yes? Oh my God.
One more tower shot. Vellia's round the corner. He should be able to stop Armor from getting away with this one clean. In comes the Q. The Vault Breaker's there. Casante's gonna get beaten down eventually.
Does he?
Eventually. The shield is coming around the corner. Knockup cancels the Vault Breaker. And now Nemesis is trying to come up. Skeens splashing in. And Armor is doing tricks on it. That was a crazy play from him.
How does he manage to make that one?
It's gonna matter a little less.
Yes, exactly. You need to keep the momentum up right now for Supermassive. They're trying to do so by getting themselves this Rift Herald. They're going to lose quite a lot of pressure onto this mid lane tower. I think Crowny not quite going to be able to take this one out without risking his own life. Actually going to get engaged upon.
They ulted onto him, flashing from Carry for the knock-up off the Lulu ultimate. Aggressive play, and Velia just strolls away into the brush. Nothing to be done for you, my friend. Love that from the Lulu.
I am so happy that Carry got that kill there. No, it's not good for Supermassive, but by God, does he deserve it for that one. That was all him. That's the levels of Lulu play you get when you are steep into it. And Crowny going down right here is going to open up this dragon for Supermassive. Getting both the Herald and the Drake right here would be a great swing for them. This is the kind of acceleration they needed.
The Tony's are still happy to contest it without their 4 kills. Zeri, this feels like a ballsy maneuver. Armor with no TP, counting it in there. They get the ult onto Fiesta, but where's the follow-up? Balsalt comes in, a couple of knockups. Bao taking a bit of damage. Nemesis is there, and Velia flies in to secure it. Skeens looking to get this kill back, but the rest of the fight has collapsed for Supermassive.
Can he get the Drake?
Skeens,
Can he get the Drake?
all of a sudden finds himself abandoned in the pit. Sneaks away the Drake, but still falls at the end.
And see the reason.
Triple kill?
Yep. Oh man. Janna. Triple kill.
Drake, not one would say the strongest soul to play for, but Drakes are Drakes, and especially with the Ruinous Atacant, they're going to be even more valuable to pick up if you can get it.
Exactly, that's one of the best bits about the Ruinous Atacant. Even the Drake souls that you're not as excited for become something you really would like to be able to pick up for yourselves. Resets just came through, Armor TP's in, Fiesta walking back from lane, and everybody spent their gold ready to go. This could be the pivotal team fight right here, and everybody's got all their tools available.
Starting it up, the rest of Supermassive pretty compressed in that middle of the river. Velia, Nemesis on the flank, Baus on the other. You can find that critical first TC. They're looking for Bao. In they come. Flash away does the Zipper. The Galio want to follow.
Crowny's
they don't quite get the knockup. Tony's dived so deep, and Crowny gets picked off from the side. He's too focused. Supermassive peel back beautifully, and Los Ratones lose 2 on the engage.
Really well played right there out of Skeens, and they're going to head straight on down to pick up this Atacant. Los Ratones, they thought they had a good team fight available to them, but they just aren't able to get any of the key engages or ultis off. And everybody just gets scattered to the 4 corners once again there for Los Ratones. They kind of glance at the Baron, and immediately Armor blows that teleport. Now you're going to be in a good spot to at least know where everybody is at. If you can reset this team fight out, even better. I think that means Supermassive, they're going to have to look for a fight for themselves, otherwise it's a big waste.
Oh, lovely damage onto Skeens. Drops down very low and gets the ultimate off a taunt over the wall from Baus.
They need to
Beautiful positioning. But the double up from Fiesta. Instantly Reckless has to drop the ultimate, keeping Baus holding that front line. Armor still on his own. Drags Velia through into the mincemeat. and the jungler still goes down. Somehow Skeens is the one walking away, and Los Ratones are left scrabbling for a kill.
The fact that during that team fight, Skeens is in a 1v1, he absolutely will. There are no questions right now about the way that Armut is playing. Fully showing up for his region at the moment. You can see he's stepping up so aggressively right now. Gets the bot back.
Taunted, bit of damage. Reckless loses half his HP. Skeens looking for a little bit more. Los Ratones peeling back. Crownie's on his own. Flashed away, unulted. But where's the rest of the Ratones? They all went the other way. And Nemesis steps away from the shockwave, but they cannot find a kill again.
No, once again, Supermassive, they're able to get themselves in a good spot. They're going to jump right now. Could potentially keep trying to push this one forwards. They have the advantage of the members, even if there are a couple of low health bars. Need to play this one out carefully. The Drake, still very much the prize in their eye.
Still a Syndra ult available if they can find a good target. The Qs from Pow are just slicing through the Ratones. Reckless and Nemesis have taken 2, and they are both down below a 3rd HP, but they still step forward in the 4v5 with Cassante still with ultimate. Reckless Jana ultimate tries to get the healing up. Armut's trying to stop them. Bounce on the front line. Stuns from Nemesis. Flash away from the Galio, and Armut stepping forward once again. He's half HP, but they don't have the DPS, and Chemtech's soul has been secured for Supermassive. Los Ratones, and now on the wrong side of the map. Double stun for Nemesis. Can he get the ult off? It doesn't even matter. He's just been shut down, and the Lulu ult saves Skeens. This is a catastrophe for the NLC.
Really is. They're just going to lose out on every... They come.
Into the mid lane does Fiesta. Nemesis is still trying to control this wave. He's far from the fight. Los Ratones have to cede all the ground possible. Baus is on a deep flank position. Has not been discovered as of yet. Carry trying to pop some of these blast guns to give him an angle in. Stumble comes down. Reckless is now in position. Nemesis is in position. Baus on the flank gets good damage actually onto Fiesta's Orianna. It's a decent start for them as Elder down below half HP. Galio charging the Q, waiting for the opportunity, lets it time out. Ooh. In comes Armut, looking for the aggression, but doesn't find it. A flash away from Galio and a Baus ultimate stops the first engage. But where are the critical carries? Where's Crownie? Where's Nemesis? Orianna ult catches 3 of them! And just like that, Los Ratones are wiped off the face of the Rift. Elder is down, and just like that, Supermassive clap down on the Los Ratones comeback. There's the ace, and surely that's going to be the game.
That will be the game right here. The death timers are way too long for the members of Los Ratones to get back and be able to defend their Nexus. With the Elder taken, what a crazy end to this game that is. Fiesta missed quite a lot of shockwaves in that game, but when it matters, when everything was on the line, the team fight back and forth messy, he hits a massive one, and that's going to be match point.